Which of the following answers refers to common applications of UDP? Well, it's important to know the difference between UDP and TCP. UDP is User Datagram Protocol and TCP is Transmission Control Protocol. We've gone over these in previous videos, exactly what they mean, but just in general sense, UDP is for fast transmissions, and it's not very reliable though, so you might lose some packets in the data you're sending. TCP is a little bit slower because it has to confirm everything gets to where it needs to go, so it's way more reliable, but it's a little bit slower than UDP. So fast things are going to rely on UDP. Let's go over a few of the different options here. File transfer, we know files can be big, and we also want these to be secured. We want to make sure that when we send a file somewhere, it gets there. So we want to use the reliable TCP. Same with email communication. When you send an email, you want it to be delivered, TCP. Web browsing, you want to make sure that you load the website properly, and so HTTP or HTTPS, which is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or that secured, you want that to load with TCP, so you make sure you get the whole website there for you. So file transfer, email communication, and web browsing are all examples of TCP. Video conferencing, you want it to have very low latency because you could be talking to someone like in China, and you want to be talking kind of in real time so you understand each other. You basically, video conferencing is like you're in a meeting and you want that to be instantaneous. So that uses UDP. Same thing with live streaming, right? You're live streaming to an audience. You want them to be basically experiencing you real time, so UDP. Same thing with online gaming, right? You're gaming with people from around the world. You need your responses, your things to be fast, right? Everyone's needs to be fast. Otherwise, you'd be playing the same game and at the same time, but at different times, that wouldn't work. And then we have voice over IP or VoIP. Voice IP is still an answer as well. And that's because when you talk on the phone through a phone that's connected through Ethernet or over the internet protocols, you want that to be instantaneous, right? You want phone calls to be instantaneous. You don't want to be talking in the phone and then they hear it like a good 20 seconds later. 1 second delay may be fine, but it should be instantaneous. And that's why video conferencing, live streaming, online gaming, and voice over IP all use UDP, and file transfer, email communication, and web browsing are examples of TCP.